Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The National Television Awards are always billed as a celebration of Britain's best-loved stars, but this year's ceremony carried an undercurrent that couldn't be ignored. For decades, Phillip Schofield was a fixture of the NTAs, his face smiling back from the screen, his name read out among nominees, and his presence cemented as one half of this morning's golden duo with Holly Willoughby. Yet in just 3 minutes on Tuesday night, it felt as though ITV had wiped away his legacy with a polished edit reel that barely acknowledged his decades of service. When the This Morning highlight package rolled, viewers expected at least a nod to Schofield. After all, the man had fronted the daytime juggernaut for more than 20 years, steering it through interviews with politicians, emotional phone-ins, lighthearted kitchen chaos, and some of the show's most viral moments. But as clips flashed across the arena screens, the edit skipped over him with surgical precision. Instead, the focus rested firmly on Holly, Dermot O'Leary, Alison Hammond, Josie Gibson, and a scatter of more recent contributors. 3 minutes was all it took for ITV to seemingly erase an entire chapter of its own history. For some fans, the absence was glaring. For others, it was an intentional reminder that the broadcaster has moved on. Twitter lit up with divided reactions. How can you celebrate this morning without Phillip? One user wrote, while another countered, "Good riddance, the show is stronger without him." The silence spoke volumes. Schofield's abrupt exit in 2023, following revelations about his relationship with a younger colleague, was a scandal that shook ITV and sent ripples through the media industry. His resignation, once described as voluntary but inevitable, had been accompanied by public apologies and tabloid frenzy. Since then, ITV has attempted to draw a firm line under the controversy, spotlighting its fresh presenting lineup and distancing itself from the man who was once its crown jewel. The NTAs, then, became a stage not only for celebration but for rewriting history. And history, as it turned out, could be rewritten in under 180 seconds. Those inside the O2 arena noted the awkwardness in the air. Holly Willoughby smiled through the applause, but her body language told a different story, composed yet cautious. Dermot and Alison, meanwhile, leaned into their usual playful warmth, making sure the energy didn't dip. But for anyone who had followed the show for years, it was impossible not to notice the absence of the man who once dominated that very stage, year after year, proudly clutching awards on behalf of This Morning. What makes this erasure so striking is that Schofield's career at ITV spanned more than just This Morning. He hosted Dancing on Ice with Holly for over a decade, bringing Saturday Night Sparkle to millions. He became the face of primetime quizzes, charity marathons, and heartfelt interviews. He was, for a time, the very definition of ITV's family-friendly brand. Yet in that glossy NTA montage, all of it seemed to vanish, a career condensed to silence. For Schofield himself, who has kept a low profile since retreating from the public eye, the omission may have been expected. Still, for viewers who grew up watching him, it was a sobering reminder of how quickly the tide can turn. One scandal, one misstep, and decades of work can be reduced to a blank space in a 3-minute clip. Perhaps ITV believes the best way forward is to rewrite its own narrative, leaning on resilience and reinvention rather than nostalgia. But whether one applauds or condemns the decision, there's no denying the symbolism. Phillip Schofield's ITV career, once towering, was effectively erased at the NTAs, gone in a flash, like a ghost edited out of the family album. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.